What's going on, YouTube community? It's your boy Rob Jim Blog TV coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now in this video, I'm just going to do a quick little rundown of the NBA free agency that popped off day one. So first off, I'm going to start with Kyle Lowry signing with the Miami Heat for 3 years, $90 million. I think this is a nice fit. I think he's a obviously he's a veteran guy. I think he's going to help Jimmy Butler a lot because Jimmy Butler probably won't have to have the ball in his hands a lot. You have a veteran guy, a champion, all-star, multiple all-star. He's going to be able to fit in with these guys. Yes, he's a little bit older, but I think he done had, like, the last two seasons, he done pretty much had a pretty good, solid season. So he's going to help this team out a lot. Now, would they be, like, championship-style team? I don't know, but I think, it's going to help out a lot. Moving on. Lonzo Ball, 4 years, $85 million with the Chicago Bulls. I know the Pelicans, they wanted to try to keep him, or they didn't want to just let him go for anything. So they did what they had to do. And Lonzo Ball, he's going to team up with Zach LaVine and Vucevic. Should be a nice little mix there. Lonzo, he's improved a lot, especially over the last 2 years from the three-point line, from the free throw line, dramatically. Like, it's just crazy how this dude has improved. So we're going to see what he do with the Chicago Bulls. I think it'll help out Zach LaVine a lot. We know he has playmaking ability, Lonzo Ball, so we will see. Chris Paul, back with the Phoenix Suns. I was hoping and praying that he was going to stay with the Phoenix Suns. I know a lot of people wanted everybody to go to the damn Los Angeles Lakers, but I'm glad Chris Paul, he decided to come back to this team and re-up and see if they can possibly get back to the finals again with that squad that he has. They're going to have the same team, so I look for the Phoenix Suns to do big things. He had 4 years, $120 million. I know he's a little bit older, but hey, man, he just showed that, listen, man, as long as you still can play, you don't know what can happen. You can just keep playing, We know what he brings to the game also. Moving on. Trae Young gets a $207 million rookie max contract extension. That's crazy, but that's a good move with them. I'm pretty sure we already knew something was going to happen along the line. And so they just want to, pay the guy. I mean, look what he did in the playoffs. He did some amazing things in the playoffs. And this is just, I expect more to come from Trae Young, in his young career. Moving on. Blake Griffin, he's bringing it back with the Nets. I think that's a big move. I just felt like, I'm sorry, my camera is all crazy right now. My light just went off. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, I just felt like that was going to be a good move, bringing Blake Griffin back. They lost Uncle Jeff Green, so they had to keep him, at least keep Blake Griffin, but he's on the 1 year deal to stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Moving on, Jimmy Butler, he gets $184 million contract extension. That's good for 4 years. We know what Jimmy Butler brings to the team. We know what he can do. So that's a big move for the Miami Heat. Keeping Jimmy Butler. And I'm also hearing that Steph, he's probably agreeing to a 4 year, $215 million contract extension with the Warriors. Let's see. Moving on. PJ Tucker, he's signing with the Miami Heat. I think that's going to be a good thing for the Miami Heat. He brings defense. We know what he brings. He just came off a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks. I actually thought they was going to bring him back. We know he can shoot the corner three, but he's 2 years, $15 million. The Knicks re-signed Derrick Rose, 3 years, $43 million. I'm just glad that somebody is, keeping Derrick Rose on the team and he won't be bouncing around. So that's a good look. He had a hell of a season, and, once again, everybody thought he probably was going to go to the Lakers, but I'm glad he decided to stay. Let's see. Blazers, they re-signed Norman Powell, 5 year, $90 million. That's a big look. Portland need him. He can pretty much do it. He can do a lot. I like Norman Powell. He's a hell of a player. He can shoot the three. He can attack the rim. Hell of a player. So Portland want to make sure they had kept him. That's a good look. The Knicks, they signed Evan Fournier, 4 year deal worth $78 million. I thought Boston was going to be able to keep him, but hey, don't know what happened with that. But now he's a New York Knick. They got a nice little squad. Julius Randle, I know they lost Reggie Bullock, but they got Derrick Rose. So we're going to see how the New York Knicks go. Now the Lakers, they signed 4 guys. They had signed Kent Bazemore for the 1 year deal. He's a good knockdown 3-point shooter. And I think they signed Dwight Howard, 1 year deal, so he's coming back. They also signed, I can't remember the guy's name. It'll come to my mind. But the Utah Jazz, they re-signed Mike Conley, 3 years, $72 million. Good look. We know what Mike Conley brings to the team. He's an underrated point guard. Even though he's been hurt a lot, in a couple years. But hey, they have faith in him. When he's healthy, he can do some nice things. So that's a nice pickup. Alex Caruso signed with the Bulls. Los Angeles Lakers lost him 4 years, $37 million. I felt like he was a defensive guy. He can get in the paint. He can score. He's aggressive. He's scrappy. Like a Dellavedova. That's what he remind me of. Yeah, I already mentioned Lakers signed Dwight Howard, so he's back with the squad. That's defense right there. That's rebounding right there. That's a presence right there in the paint, which they lacked, this season that just passed. So that's going to be a nice little mix to have him back in there. Trevor Ariza. Lakers signed Trevor Ariza 1-year deal. Well, we know, he's defense. Yes, he's older. He can shoot the three. But we going to see what he can do, what they can do. The Cavs. Jared Allen, $100 million, 5-year deal. I thought actually he was going to get a little bit more than that, but hey, that's still a lot of money, $100 million. We know what he can do. He can rebound, he can defend, block shots, all that shit. Hell of nice young player. The Heat, they gave Duncan Robinson $90 million, 5-year. Obviously, he's a sharpshooter. They wanted to keep him, and they did that. That's great. That's a great move for the Miami Heat to bring back Duncan Robinson. I knew they wasn't going to let him go. But yeah, the Miami Heat, man, they got a nice solid squad, man. They lost Iguodala, but hey, they can replace him. They actually kind of did with PJ Tucker in a way. But anyway, the Mavs, they re-signed Tim Hardaway Jr. 4 years, $72 million. That was a no-brainer. This dude is just a hell of a ball player. He's a solid ball player for this team. He contributed a lot, and they really needed him if they want to have some more success down the line. Because I don't know what's going to go over Porzingis, but we shall see. Let's see. Clippers, they re-signed Nicholas Batum. They needed him, a defender. He can shoot the three. Size, so that's good that they brought him back. The Knicks, they re-signed Nerlens Noel, 3 year, $32 million. Nice pick up to bring him back. That's what I said. The Knicks, they pretty much bringing everybody back. They pretty much going to have similar to the same team. They're going to be straight. The Suns, they re-signed Cameron Payne, 3 years, $19 million. Honestly, I feel like he deserved more because this dude, he showed it in the playoffs that he's worth a little bit more than that. But hey, nice that they bringing him back. They pretty much bringing back the squad. And I know they're trying to save room for Mikal Bridges and DeAndre Ayton. Bucks, they re-signed Bobby Portis back. 2 year, $9 million. This dude actually deserved more. But hey, I'm pretty sure he's happy to bring it back. I seen his video, so yeah, he's happy to bring it back. And the Lakers signed Wayne Ellington, a 1-year deal. He's a veteran guard. He can shoot the 3-ball pretty well. Pretty solid, 3-ball shooter. Raptors, they signed Gary Trent Jr. 3 years, $54 million. Nice. That is nice. He's a good player. Shoot the ball. He can attack the rim, shoot the 3-ball pretty well. He can defend pretty good, too. Solid. The Nuggets, they signed Uncle Drew Draft Green, 2 years, $10 million. I thought the Nets was going to bring them back, but hey, it is what it is. The Nuggets are kind of loaded. Anyway, Pacers, they re-signed TJ McConnell, 4 years, $35 million. Nice 3-point shooter. Nice ball handler. The Pistons, they signed Kelly Olynyk, 3 years, $37 million. Nice guy that can shoot the 3-ball also. We know what he can do. The Suns, they signed JaVale McGee. I knew it was somebody the Suns got, but I just couldn't remember. 1 year, $5 million. Nice pickup. He's actually playing in the Olympics right now. The Heat signed Dwayne Dedmon. The Nuggets re-signed Will Barton, 2 years, $32 million. That's what I said. The Nuggets pretty much bringing their guys back. They trying to, go far. Will Barton, he's a solid dude. The Nets re-signed JaMychal Green, 2 years, $17 million. The Mavs signed Reggie Bullock. They re-signed Boban back. And the Spurs, I signed Doug McDermott, 3 year, $42 million. I like Doug McDermott. I also loved him in college. So, yeah, he's going to do good with the Spurs under Pop. And then we got Zach Collins for the Spurs, $22 million, 3 years. Knicks signed Alex Burks, 3 years, $30 million. Mavs signed Sterling Brown. Pelicans signed Garrett Temple. Pacers signed Torrey Craig. Kings re-signed Mo Harkless. Let's see. Any other interesting ones? Anyway, guys, there's been a lot of good moves. But anyway, guys, yeah, tell me what you think about these first round, this day one of the draft. Of free agency. Tell me what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, like, favorite, share. Check out all my previous videos. Please be patient with me. I'm working things out. All right, y'all. Deuces.